Hi, I'm Todd Danielson, Chief Utilities Executive for Avon Lake Regional Water, here to give a brief recap for the board meeting for June 19th, 2018. Actually, I was not even there last night. Our Chief of Utility Operations led the meeting on my behalf. So he gave me the recap, and I'm giving you the recap. Last night started out, the board approved an engagement letter with a law firm, an environmental law firm out of Cleveland called McMahon DeGullis, for us to help us with negotiation with Ohio EPA and conclusion of our long-term control plan, which is the requirement that we have for separating our sewers and preventing overflows into Lake Erie. So we'll look forward to moving forward with that over the next several months to year. Aside from that, it's primarily information items. The board is considering upgrades to the audio-video system so that you all who are watching this video could see, actually, I'm sorry, let me rephrase that. Not watching this video right now, but watching a board meeting could see it in higher quality and hear it better. I believe at this point the board is decided to hold off on that because they're considering changes to the boardroom, which would happen in the next year or two. So I believe that's when the change would happen. Also, we are starting our strategic planning process for the next 4 years, and we are going to have the board's going to have a work session September 18th with a former utility executive, now consultant, to help talk about the future of our industry. So that's going to be on September 18th. We're trying to wrap up the backflow testing, where there are nearly 3,000 homes in Avon Lake, 2,800, 2,900, somewhere around there, homes that have backflow preventers for their irrigation systems. And those that testing was due back May 25th. We're trying to get all of that completed as soon as possible so that we don't have to shut anyone's water off. In addition to that, our organization is switching to a new form of payment processing, whereby when you send in your bill, you'll be sending it into a P.O. box in Cleveland, and we'll be working with our bank, Huntington, to help process the payments a little bit more effectively and efficiently for us, which should help save money overall. So we're looking forward to implementing that. But when you send in your bills or send in your payments for the bills issued June 30th, you'll be sending them to a P.O. box in Cleveland as opposed to our address in Avon Lake. You can still pay in person in Avon Lake. However, if you're sending it in, it's going to go down to Cleveland. Just an update, lead and copper sampling. We have to do a high amount of lead and copper sampling because we switched our corrosion control procedures, even though we were always within limits for the 25 years since this program started. We have switched procedures in preparation for new regulations that were coming out. And we just finished our first round of samples. There were 60 samples collected across the city of Avon Lake, and 58 of them were non-detect, and the other 2 had small detection limits, but they were below the required action level. So all 60 samples came back fine. Aside from that, our projects are proceeding well. Our interconnection, emergency interconnection with Elyria, the contract has been signed, the loan has been awarded, and groundbreaking will be sometime, probably all equipment is being ordered now, and groundbreaking probably be in the early fall. So that's moving forward. We look forward to getting that in place. The 45 sewer separation project is proceeding very well. I believe the contractor is ahead of schedule. It is a 2-year project, started in October of 2017, will be done by October of 2019, and we're hoping that the contractor has that done more quickly. Oh, and one last thing, lateral updates. So we are in the process, the first deadline for people to confirm that they don't have clean water coming into their laterals is November 30th of 2018. And though it's only June 20th, so that means we've got 5 months left, there's really a very short time period because many contractors are backed up until August or maybe even in September right now. So if you are in the first deadline, you really need to get if you have not had an inspection, definitely get the inspection. It's a free inspection from us. If you are waiting to get the work done please get that scheduled because the contractors are backing up. And as a reminder, we do have the loan program available. It's a 2% interest rate for 10 years, payable with your water and wastewater bill. And as of this point, we started offering the loan in actually 2 years ago, June of 2016. And in those 2 years, we have now committed over $1 million to loans for citizens within Avon Lake. So we're really excited about that. And we've paid out to contractors almost $600,000 right now. And many of those are Avon Lake contractors. So this is helping to support Avon Lake businesses. With that, our next board meeting has been postponed from July 3rd to July 10th. So wait for the next board recap show to be after July 10th. And at that meeting, we will have a work session. That's our intention, to talk with the board about our continuous improvement program. We're looking at potentially embracing ISO standards, the ISO 9000 management series and some others. And we intend to talk with the board about that on July 10th. So with the next recap, maybe you'll learn more about that. So I'm Todd Danielson with Avon Lake Regional Water, and thanks and enjoy the water. Have a good day.